let me put it this way: do we? How many shit in life that make you successful, or whatever the position we are right now, that we learn from school?
What?
So, like, how much shit do you learn from school that's equate to what that makes you what you are right now? How much of that do you learn from school? Exactly, that's my point. You don't learn nothing from school. You learn
nothing about life skills.
Exactly, you don't learn that from school. So I can't. That's why I used to say.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me put the boop, boop. Yeah, you do. You know how to fucking read. You gotta learn how to read. You gotta know math.
My 5-year-old ain't been in school yet.
I'm finna throw all this money up in there. They all ones. He thinking they hundreds.
Yeah, listen.
I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't nobody in the motherfucking world not gonna know what currency is. That's one thing. If you don't learn nothing else, they gonna learn about some currency. Except for maybe not how to count it.
So
but they gonna know.
I get it. You might learn how to read in school. You will learn how to read in school. In some cases, yes, you will learn how to read from school.
But you can learn that shit on a tablet right now.
You're not gonna learn how to be a fucking real man. Fuck that.
You're gonna be lazy.
You ain't gonna learn how to be fucking successful in school.
Everything that I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm sorry for shaking this water in front of the mic. But everything that they learn in school, you can learn off the fucking internet.
That's what I'm saying. My 5-year-old know more shit.
Why would a kid want to go to school?
That fucking guy, that knucklehead ain't been in school yet.
If this shit was, let me tell you something.
More shit about anything.
I go
from my tablet.
I go to school online right now, and it's not easy. But guess what? It's almost like I'd rather be here than there because nobody's here to distract me with them corny ass jokes or whatever the fuck they trying to do in excuse me, in the class or whatever. If I would have had this opportunity when I was growing up, I wouldn't have never went to fucking school. I would have been at home. I would have finished my home. I'd have been
that's
open book everything.
That's one campaign that I'm trying to push, especially in Africa, that we do a lot. Have you seen this before? We go to school no matter what. Have you seen, like, I'm not bullshitting you.
But that's why y'all got them bags, throwing them like y'all strip
bro,
in the strip
like,
club.
I'm not bullshitting you, man.
Doctors and
Nigerians
RNs
don't
shit.
fucking play with that motherfucking education, man. We don't fucking play with that education. I don't know. You can look it up. Motherfuckers go to school no matter what. Yo, like, I got my sister. She live in New York right now, right? She gonna get mad at me if she see this. But she live in New York, right? And she going to school. She do tailoring and shit, right? Like, she in her house, she fucking design clothes and shit for people, and she going to school for fashion, right? For tailoring, right? I think that's probably one of the dumbest school you can ever go to. That's why I said she gonna be mad at me.
Fashion school?
Yeah, I think.
You think she's gonna be mad at you if she watches the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Yeah, I think she's gonna be mad at me. But she loved me. Like, I think that's probably one of the useless degree you can ever go to school because it's a waste of money. And guess what she's saying? When she's done with this degree, she's trying to go get a master's in fucking fashion.
You know what? A lot of people say. I used to say that shit too,
bro.
Like, I pick something out and be like, "That's the like that. Why would you go to school for that? That's dumb as hell." You know, people told me it was stupid to go to school for music and that I should learn offline. Let me tell you something. That's the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard.
No, listen.
Because who better? Okay.
No. I know.
Hold on now.
Hold on. Before you go to what you about to go to, let me clarify. I'm not saying don't go to school for it. I'm not saying don't go to school for it. I don't think it worth 4 years to go to school for that.
4 years?
I don't think you need to go to school for 4 years and get a master's for that.
Why not?
That's 5 years now. I don't think you need to. I'm not saying you're not gonna learn everything. Like, I would go to school for music. I would go to school for fashion if I don't know anything about it, right? So I can do it. I would do that. But guess what school I'm gonna go? I'm gonna go to trade school. I'm not gonna go have a degree in fashion. I'm gonna go to trade school and go learn that job and go learn that trade. But you know what I mean? I'm not going to go to.
I've been to both. I've been to trade school. Now I go to a university. or
What's the
whatever it is.
what you trying to
But
do
let
with your
me tell you-
certificate of a degree?
But let me tell you something. Ain't no, I mean, it really, the only difference is you go from that trade school to working real quick, right? So you just doing that for that, and you probably already been doing the shit any fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you going to trade school. But the college thing, it's like you can do the same fucking thing. You know what I mean? You can go to college and you can still work. I guarantee you, the man behind this camera is not going to slow down his production because he's in school.
He's not. Okay, so still
I'm
do me
in
a favor.
school. I'm in school, and guess what? I'm
Alright.
still starting a production company. I'm still
I'm
doing
gonna
this
ask Stewart to do me a
podcast.
favor.
We are not. I'm not gonna stop because
Exactly. You're not gonna start. You're
because of
right.
that. I
Stewart,
started because I want to.
Stewart, can you do me a favor? Can you look up the 10 most useless degree to go to school for? To get a degree on.
That's that fucking internet again, man.
No, that ain't no internet shit.
That is kind of a. I can look up the degrees that make the least amount.
There you go. Now
Money.
that makes more sense.
Because if you look up like the most useless degrees, then
You're gonna find something.
You're gonna find something, but it's gonna be subjective.
Right.
It's gonna be
If you're
subjective.
going by numbers, then we have something.
Exactly.
Okay, all right, you can do that. But am I crazy, Stewart? I know you want to go to college. We just talked about this earlier, right? You say you want to go to college for filming, production, this shit. Like, I think it's fucking great. You know this shit. You can go to college and learn more shit, 100%, because they're gonna teach you more shit, right? But is it worth $80,000 loan?
Yeah. No.
So
If
Oh, I feel like we're on the whole section now.
Hold on.
We're on the whole section now.
So I think you finna say if you had the choice.
If I had the choice, like since I can do it, since I have the means to do it, there's no reason not to go to college. If you can't do it, there's definitely like you 100%. I could
Exactly.
I could make a career in the film industry without going
College.
to college.
That's a great point. That's a great point
But
because
if you have the means to go to school, 100% go to school.
But if you have a means to go to school,
right.
but
That's a
it's
great
not.
point.
Now
If
my
not,
question. But my question is.
You said your shit was you were saying why waste the time
I think
going to
it's
school,
I
but but he was saying if she has the
No,
means,
I think
boom.
it's why waste your time. I think I'm still sticking
Okay,
to
why
that.
waste the time?
Because I still think why waste your time to go to school if you can learn this shit from trade school,
Yeah,
right?
it's
But college is expensive, right?
Right.
All right. So I
So
feel
is
like
everything else.
I no.
If you break that car
No,
trying to
no,
fix
no.
it from coming from that
No.
trade school,
So
they
I
taking
put-
that shit
I
out
put-
your check.
I put college as a unnecessary expenses.
Huh?
Unnecessary
I'm gonna
expenses.
tell you this. And I
So
think I've
if
said
you're
this
not going to
before.
college, all right, I'm gonna start from there. We're gonna go to
No,
another
hold on,
conversation.
hold
We're
on.
gonna go to another
No,
conversation.
hold on. Before you go along, let me tell you this. These words of Moses. These words come out his mouth. now, what I'm saying is, college. I learned so much shit going there, like that I wouldn't have learned
I'm not
on
saying
a YouTube
you're not gonna
video.
learn shit.
Hold on. And yes, it is expensive, but sometimes that money is worth it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, look, let's get to it. You motherfuckers like buying all that expensive stuff. You know what I mean? All that stuff. So is it to show out, or is it for the quality too? Because you ain't finna go to Walmart and go buy no fucking shoes from no Walmart.
I'm not buying shoes from Walmart.
Exactly.
You know why?
But you gonna spend.
Quality.
But you go. Hey, thank you. But you
It's
gonna spend
quality.
it. But you gonna spend the $220 on the Nikes.
I will spend $220 on a Nike. I'm not wearing it. I'm gonna flip it. I'm
you?
flipping it. It's an investment.
Okay, so the Chucks, you would buy. So if they start selling Chucks at Walmart, would you buy 'em?
If they sell Chucks and it's original. It's real
no,
Chucks.
That's not my question.
Listen,
That's not my question.
Walmart got the Chucks.
If
Walmart
that's
got
not
the
my
Chucks.
question.
The Walmart got the Chucks.
That's not my question.
But they had that fucking bootleg for Chucks.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
if
buying that.
Walmart,
I'm not buying that.
No, if Walmart starts selling All-Star Chucks, would you buy 'em?
I will buy.
Walmart,
And it's
okay.
probably you know why? Because it's gonna be more cheaper.
Okay, so
It's gonna be more cheaper.
remember the and ones?
Yes.
Would you go buy some and ones right now?
No, they're ugly.
No.
They're ugly.
Huh?
They don't look good.
If they weren't,
I'm
if they-
sorry.
if they weren't ugly, you would buy 'em.
If they're not ugly, yes, I will buy
You
it.
a damn.
I will
Hey,
buy. Yo, if they're not ugly,
Look.
I will buy. You know what? If I can make money
Hell
off
no.
and ones, if you know what
Let me
shoes I'm,
tell-
you know
let-
what shoes I'm into right now? Like I'm into like the old school shit. I'm into Fubu now.
But you lying
I'm
about
buying,
that
I'm,
goddamn
I'm,
Walmart
I'm,
shit.
I'm buying fucking filler right now. You know why? Because that's the new wave.
You are not buying shoes from Walmart, dude.
Bro, I can buy shoes from Walmart.
When shoes,
I
no,
can buy
no,
shoes
I'm talking
from
about
Walmart.
like shoes.
If they sell these shoes I'm wearing in Walmart, I'm gonna buy in Walmart.
Dude, if they start selling them,
You know,
them
I'm bullshitting. I'm not buying shit from Walmart.
shoes-
I'm bullshitting. I'm
Dude.
not buying shit from. You know, I just told.
I'm like-
in January, right? I was just saying, in January, was it January or February when that motherfucker Dave Chappelle last stand up came out, and this dude said he went to Walmart, and he said, yeah, hypothetically, let's say you find something went bad for me, and I went to Walmart, and you find me in Walmart. You know, I call my wife and say, you know what, we're not doing Walmart no more. It's not even for us. We're not doing Walmart no more. Fuck that shit. You know what? I'm not buying no grocery, no nothing for Walmart no more.
You know
Just
what?
so you know.
If something
No,
like
but-
that of that caliber gets to Walmart,
I
that
buy
means
them.
the quality and everything. Because I
I
guarantee
buy,
they're not
buy.
keeping up with
I
that.
buy. So what's your point? You're trying to say
So
you go to
'cause-
college
okay,
for
my point is Shaqs and ones or whatever was like shoes that people was buying before they came. Well, maybe not the Shaqs, but you know what I'm saying? Like, Stephon Marbury had some $17 shoes. It looked like them shoes was catching flats every time people was walking them. They were just smushing
what?
down.
No,
Like,
I mean,
you do not. I
think- I think it's quality, man.
I
I
grew
think-
up on them
I
department
think it's quality,
stores.
bro. I think
Exactly.
it's quality. You're right.
Exactly.
You're right. So
Like, you ain't
I'm
doing-
not taking
doing
that
that.
back. I'm not taking that college shit back, right?
You don't have to, but I'm saying the quality.
I'm not
the
taking that
quality,
college shit back
the
because
quality of
I
the
solely
education makes
believe
the
in it.
difference.
I solely
Sometimes.
I solely believe in it. So Stewart said something. Stewart said, if you have the opportunity, why not? Right? You can go to college. I'm not saying don't go to college.
You should.
But don't you
If you have
think?
the opportunity.
Yeah, if you have
cool.
opportunity, right? But don't you think? So I'm gonna tell you a little background about me. I don't think I told you before. Right? I said something. Africans, we go to college. Period. Right?
You did tell me. I think I already know what you're finna tell me. Your
when-
dad gave you money. You was giving it to your boy to go to school.
Oh no, yeah. When I was that wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in Africa. But this is when I came to America. That's a different story now. When
Okay.
I came to America, right? African, we go to college regardless. When I came over here, the first priority is me going to school and be a doctor.
True.
100%.
Big dreams.
100%. That's the you
But
gotta go because that's
I'm
where
saying
the
big
mentality
dreams.
is.
Nigerians have dreams like that. They come over here and fucking be doctors and fucking RN.
You like no like that, right?
Yeah, like I'm surprised. Like, woo.
Yeah, we're not surprised. That's what we do, right? Like Nigerians, fucking, we come over here and go doctors or lawyer or whatever fuck we want to be. We look at it like, shit, you don't want to take, you want to live in a project, you don't want to take the opportunity. We'll use it for you, and we're gonna go do it. And we just go do it. Most of those things are driven by our parents. Our parents
Absolutely.
tells you you're gonna go to college no
They
matter
tell you
what.
that stuff coming out the cooch.
Yes, and they tell you
you
what
gonna be a
school you.
doctor, you
And you
gonna
go.
be a
They're gonna tell you
lawyer.
what. They're gonna tell you what you're gonna be. No,
Now
you're
it's-
gonna be a lawyer.
Now it's gonna be you gonna be a basketball player, a football player. I don't know.
Yeah, no, we don't even fuck with that.
Nah.
It's like you're gonna go to college, you're gonna be a doctor,
Yeah.
and that's it. You gotta
That's-
figure it out. Go be a
that's
doctor.
true.
You know what I mean? So when I came over here, I was gonna be a doctor.
Mhm.
I went started college. I went to Middlesex County College. I was dumb. Never know anything. Coming over here, like I don't really pay attention to school because I always have this belief because I think school is dumb, right? I'm gonna give you an example where my perspective is coming from. So I just called my brother-in-law on the phone, right? He went to college. He had a degree in chemistry.
Oh, my cousin too.
You might be mad at me. I might be getting that wrong. I know my sister had a degree in chemistry in Nigeria. But my brother-in-law, I think he had a degree in chemistry too. Anyway, yeah, some science, like big fucking. Imagine if you have a degree in chemistry in America. You'd be doing good, cause you're fucking smart, right? I'm gonna give you another example. My big brother, my older brother, right? He's still in Africa, in Nigeria. He has a degree in in zoology, and he has a master in genetic, right? Motherfuckers don't do shit with it, man.
Why not?
because there's nothing to do
Over there.
over there. It's not like there's nothing to do. There's no opportunity for you to have something to do.
So don't tell me his degree
It's
is
just
no
fuck-
good over here.
It's not. You gotta go. You gotta go length more to it to fucking get that degree. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Like I feel like I think that's where my mentality
So-
is coming from.
So if they get a degree over there,
So
if they want to work over here, they have to come back over here and do it all over again.
So if you want to walk over here, you have to go get they have these things that you got to go do is like an exam to fucking pretty much translate all your degree to this place. But you
Oh.
go into like a year school
So
or
you gotta
something.
take a test.
They might have like a year school to it, whatever, for you to finish it, and that they're gonna give you that certificate that you had like fucking few years ago. You know what I mean? So shit like that. I've seen people like that. Everybody in Africa, when you go to I'm gonna get in trouble for this. Everybody in Nigeria, I'm gonna get in trouble for it because people don't like they don't like that when I say Africa. They say I'm generalizing them. Everybody in Nigeria, because that's where I'm from. When you growing up, you leave high school. They tell you you're going to school for fucking doctor. They're gonna send you to school for doctor. You gotta go get that. You know what I mean? You don't know what you're gonna do with it. You don't even know if you're gonna use it. You just go to school for it. You know what I mean? And when you're done, you gotta go figure it out. Hopefully, before that 4 years you stay in college, hopefully you can find your passion that you want to do. Most of them go back home and go work with somebody, their dad's friends. You know what I mean? That will employ them and give them like fucking less than $100 a month. But they have a degree. They have a degree in fucking biology. Like my fucking sister got a degree in chemistry. I'm pretty sure she has a degree in chemistry.
So if everybody goes to school over there, how expensive is school?
No, school is not that expensive over there. That's why there's another thing. It's not that crazy like this place. School is expensive over here. Over there, government pay for. But the crazy now, no.
You have to be a citizen.
No, you're already a citizen down there. Nobody asks you for a citizen. We even have a social security. You're already a citizen. You look black, you're a fucking citizen. It doesn't matter. But the problem is getting into college is the biggest part. I tried multiple times to get into college. I didn't go to school. I was at home for at least 4 years before they told me to go to like private like a technical school, right? But people don't like their kids going to private. You want to go in Africa, you want to go to public school because they believe that's where the education at. That's where they're going to teach you.
So you
want to go to federal school.
Is private schools too? It's private schools too.
There's private schools.
Yeah, there is private. They have a lot. They have a lot of private schools. But people don't go there. Some people go there, but you don't really see a lot of people. There's no waiting list. You know what I mean? Like public school. Public school, you stay fucking waiting list because everybody coming from different fucking goddamn places in the states, in the country, different states, trying to get into this school, right? And you do the exam, you pass. Now they're gonna judge. But the craziness, there's so much corruption that every motherfucking goddamn dude that got a chair in the school, like a dean or whatever in the school, they all got a fucking numbers of people that they got to put in the school. So if I'm the dean, if I got 20, I got 20 people. So I'm getting fucking. I'm gonna tell the motherfuckers to give me like, you give me $1,000, $1,000. I'm gonna get you in this school.
Yeah,
Then that's my 20.
Who you know?
Is who you know. So yes, but when you eventually get to that school and you come out, you don't do nothing. It's like a waste of time to me. And I see this shit happen multiple times. So what I was trying to say is when I came over here, I wanted to be a doctor. I really wanted to be a doctor. And I started going to college. I finished as a fucking dean list. My first year in college in America. Made the dean list. Fucking 30.8 whatever fucking GPA. Fucking send me an email. Send me a letter to my dad. Hey, congratulations, you made the dean list. You're on your way to being fucking one of the best students over here, whatever. My dad told me, I was living in New Jersey. My dad told me I'm going to go to Rutgers University. I was going to go to Rutgers. Then I started reading this fucking book, Ben Carson. I don't know if you know Ben Carson.
Ben Carson?
Yeah. Ben Carson, he was a neurosurgeon. He was a doctor. And he I think he died now of COVID. He ran for president with Trump. He was a candidate. He was a Republican candidate, part of Republican primary, but he lost to Donald Trump. Obviously, you see him?
Yeah. So Ben Solomon Carson Sr. Is an American retired neurosurgeon and politician who served as the 17th United States Secretary of Housing and Urban Development from
Yep.
2017 to 2020.
Cause Trump gave him a job when Trump made
I don't know who he is.
So I started. He's black.
Mm-hmm.
I started reading his book,
Mm-hmm.
and this dude was so good that he separated like twins that was born together. When they born them, they were mashed together. He separated them. Like it was good. It was good as a neurosurgeon. And I read this book, man. That shit changed my life. I'm like, I think I'm gonna be a neuro motherfucking surgeon. And I wanted to be a neurosurgeon. I'm saying this because now you see, I started with a doctor. Now I'm on to neurosurgeon. I applied for fucking Penn State. With my when I finished my fucking all my prerequisite at the community college, I applied for a degree in biology in Penn State. I got selected in Penn State. To me, I think that's a big school.
Yeah.
I think Penn State is a big school, right?
Big,
I got
one of the big three.
One of the big three. I got selected in Penn State. I still kept that motherfucker like it's yesterday.
I can't stand Penn State, but
Yeah, I got that motherfucking ID, the student ID and everything. The letter, the first letter they sent to me, I still got it because my dumb ass joined the Navy.
oh wow.
You know what I mean? Because my dumb ass joined the Navy instead. But I'm saying all this because we have that aspiration. I'm still going to college, right? One of the biggest thing my mom told me before she died was that you're the only kid that have a degree yet. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter to them. They just want a degree.
Really?
So they can add it to their fucking resume that all my 3 kids got degree. That's it.
So they can brag.
You know what I mean? So they can
Bragging
brag.
rights.
So they can brag. All my 3 kids got degree. You know what I mean? So I'm still going to college. I'm going to finish next year. What am I going to use that college? Probably not. It's a waste of time. That's the way I look at it. I think that's where my perspective is coming from the idea of people going to college for something that is not necessary.
So you the rebellious kid.
I
You don't
am.
want to go get a degree.
I'm going to get it just to honor her, but I think it's still dumb. I don't think it's necessary. Because
Well, then just go get a degree that, you know what I mean? That's like
so like when Stu was said, if you have the opportunity to, yes, you should absolutely go to college, but go to something that's gonna benefit you.
right.
You know what I mean? Go do something fucking great. If I'm gonna hold $200,000 in loan, I better be making $400,000 a year.
400,000.
I mean, neurosurgeon eventually makes $600,000 a year.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I'm pretty
So
sure.
and that's the way I'm looking at it. Like if I'm going to fucking home about 400,000 a month, I'm gonna be making at least 600,000 a year. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna be holding that much on student loan, so why the fuck do I want to go to college and hold all this fucking money?
So it's
It's
the
good.
debt for you.
You know, it's
This
the
is what it
debt.
sounds like.
It's the debt, and it's even when you're not paying debt, is the waste of money. You know what I mean? So like, if you're gonna go to college, like, what you doing?
So,
music.
okay,
What
so,
you
I
doing?
mean, but
Music.
that's-
What you doing? Music.
That's
Hold on.
subjective too.
It is okay. Hold on.
It's
What
very
you doing is
subjective.
music. You went
Because
to
you
college.
just said it yourself too. Hold on.
You went to college. You going to college for
Right.
music, right? So let's say I'm a calculation. Not calculation. I'm a fucking numbers guy, right? Let's say you make on your music, you potentially gonna make 200,000 a year.
Okay.
Probably gonna make more than that, right? But let's say you potentially gonna make 200,000 in it on an average, right? On a bad year, whatever, good year. But you go to college and you spend 200,000 in college, right? That's a good business to me.
Yeah, but
That's a good business.
But
But-
see, here's the thing:
but-
you on the outside looking in too.
I understand that, but if you go to college and you pay 200,000 in college, but your average a year is 60,000, that's a bad business to me.
No, it's not.
It is.
Because see, here's the thing: you got to start somewhere. Everybody is expecting to come out and just hit the ground running and make all
No,
this
you don't
money.
have to hit the ground running.
Hold on, but here's the thing. I just said it earlier. Billionaires don't become billionaires overnight. You
don't.
got to start out with that six. My cousin
You know,
is a
you're not,
chemist.
but you're never gonna be a
Hold on,
billionaire.
hold
You're
on,
not gonna
Moses.
be a billionaire making 60,000 a year.
My cousin is a chemist.
You're not gonna make it 6 billionaire.
Know how much he started out making? 30,000 a year.
She's the one now.
He
He.
30,000 a year.
What does he do?
He's a chemist for for a paint company. I ain't gonna say the paint company because you ain't paying me. But he works for a paint company. He's a chemist for a paint company, and he went from 30,000, starting out 30,000 a year. And I ain't gonna say what his new salary is because I don't really know either. But I guarantee it's up there. He really nice, lives really nice. You know what I mean? Takes care of his family, but it took time to get there. You know what I mean? I remember the cars that motherfucker was driving. Ford, excuse me, the Ford wagons and shit. I mean, like it took him a while.
Did your brother? Did he go to college? Or
Huh?
did he go? Your cousin? Did he go to college?
University of Illinois,
And
fighting
he
the Illini.
And he has a fucking
I will
degree.
say that because I'm a Illini fan. That's why I
Okay,
said.
but
Penn
and he
State.
has a degree. Okay, good. That might be a good investment.
Oh, he
because-
also has a master's at.
Oh, guess what? A
DePaul,
master
too.
does. That's why he can go from.
No, he got that after he got in there.
I
So
know,
he got the
I know.
job first and then.
Get that. But you said he started with 30,000,
Uh-huh.
right? And guess what? When he had that 30,000, he probably didn't have the full degree.
Okay.
And when he got a degree, his money increased. When he got his fucking masters, his money fucking increased. That makes sense.
Right, because
It's
that's
about
but
doing
that's-
good
But
business.
that's self.
to me.
That's self hunger. That's drive. That's him.
100%. That
But
no,
he
it's
could have
supposed to be
said
like that.
because he could have said,
So-
"I'll take this 30."
So check this out.
But see,
Okay,
but that's-
okay. Check this out. This story started from this, right? Let's say my sister's situation. She going to college
Mhm.
to be a oh shit. I got a notification that one of my podcasts just dropped. Oh, People's Party. Talib Kweli. I'm gonna listen to that later. That's a no. That's his Talib Kweli. Yeah, he has a podcast. People's
Oh,
Party.
dope.
But that's a plug. Go check him out. He's dope.
But make sure you definitely check out what's coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
And I just said, "Wow, wow, wow, wow."
It's not like you saying Wakanda.
yeah. I almost did. Wakanda out my mouth.
Wakanda out my mouth. Oh, I fucking hate that
The
movie.
words that are coming out of my mouth.
But
I fuck that all the way up.
yeah. No, but what I was trying to say is like, so fuck, I just lost what I was trying to say.